Previously on Eastern Conference lore. Now, I need my team to step up, bro. We could have beat the fucking Suns if we would have made it, but no. We had to get absolutely fucked by the damn Bucks, bro. Like, lock in. What do we get this offseason? Kyle Lowry. You know what, bro? That's it for this part. Yeah, fellas, that's my fault for rage quitting that video. I was very much pissed at how dog shit my front office was. So, yeah. Part two. Not gonna waste y'all time, fellas. So without further ado, leave a like on this video. Leave a comment if you enjoy. Sit back, relax. Watch me work this motherfucking magic in this bitch.
Yeah. We just keep going, man. We don't stop. We just keep pushing, man.
The 2021-2022 NBA season was the first fully healthy season for everybody since the COVID-19 virus. The Bucks came back just as good as they were last year. The Celtics were shitty during the first half of the season, then started cooking niggas in the second. The Sixers acquiring James Harden, making them a part of the upper echelon of the teams in the East. You got the Raptors, the Wolves with newly acquired DeRozan, the Nets with Kyrie and KD, Hawks, and the Cavs rounding out the East. Yeah, man, this year, the East was super talented, man. All these teams needing to win over 40 games to even make the playoffs. Wait. I don't see one team on it. Yeah, man. That's what I'm fucking talking about right there, bro. The Heat, with the power of friendship, secured the first seed in the East, with Jimmy and Bam playing less than 60 games. The boys was finding random role players off the street to fill in and help the team win. The Celtics, after starting off the season very atrociously, gave a turnaround for the age, ending the season with winning 51 games in the second seed, tying the Bucks and the Sixers. The Raptors got the fifth. The Bulls go from lit to shit, having the first seed at the All-Star break and going all the way down to the sixth. The Nets with Kyrie and KD got the seventh. Wait a second. The Nets and Kyrie and KD got the seventh. And the Celtics got the second. Kyrie versus the Celtics. KD versus Jason Tatum. Oh, this series finna be absolute cinema, nigga. Yeah, this series was definitely not absolute cinema, nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Thought we were gonna get a 7-game match class. Instead, we get 4 games full of straight ass. The C's demolished the Nets in 4 games to give us a matchup with the defending champions, Milwaukee Bucks. This series was absolute cinema, with the C's and the Bucks going back and forth. Giannis averaging 34 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists, but it wasn't enough. Even when Giannis having a 44-point, 20-rebound game in Game 6, it wasn't enough to close out the series, bro. Y'all really want to know why? Because of this nigga right here. Yep. I really just spent an hour of my life making a fucking Grant Williams edit. Never getting that time back. Yeah, the Bucks somehow let Grant Williams, out of all people, get them boys 27 points on 7 threes. They were selling out on JT and Jaylen Brown, over helping and making sure they don't beat them, and they got beat by Grant Williams. I know they were sick on the way home. Like, bro, just look at this nigga. Look at the freak ass shit he be doing, bro. Y'all let this nigga drop y'all off. The Celtics win this series to set up a matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Miami Heat. Second meeting in 3 years. We already know what happened the last time. Time for the... Man, this series was some ugly ass hoops, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Nothing but straight belt given by each team, each game. No close games except for Game 7, which came down to the fucking wire. Celtics do what the Celtics do best. Control the game for 3.5 quarters and then choke the lead. The Heat go on a 9-0 run to get the game down to 98-96, leading us to this moment right here. Jimmy Butler with the ball. He has Al Horford backpedaling. He pulls up for 3. Yeah, brother, the Celtics won this series, but they did win the finals though, nigga. The 2020-2023 season was really just the same teams running it back, bro. The Bucks, Celtics, and the Sixers running back with the same teams being just as successful as they were last season. The Hawks were just as mid as they always are. The Nets mid-season traded KD and Kyrie to Western Conference teams, leaving their team with a barren wasteland of talent. The Cavs get who the Heat should have gotten in that offseason, and a superstar in D. Mitch, putting them up there with the Bucks, Celtics, and the Sixers. The Nets also get who the Heat should have got in the superstar in Jalen Brunson. So with me saying two superstars that I believe the Heat should have gotten in the offseason. I bet y'all might ask yourself, yo, CJ, who did the Heat get? Well, give me a drum roll. We got Jamal Cain, Drew Smith, Nikola Jovic. You might also be wondering, CJ, did the Heat at least end up as good as they were last season? Well, let's see. What the fuck? Now we ended up getting 8 seed to play. Fuck! The following will be a synopsis of how CJ felt watching this Heat versus Bucks series. Game 1. Ah, shit, at least we won a game in this series. We're not gonna get swept. It's just gonna be a nice sweep, a gentleman one. Game 2. And here we go already, bro. Just send us home with this bullshit. Tyler got injured, bro. Can we just go to the crib, bro? Damn. Game 3. Oh, shit. We might actually got a chance to win this series. What the fuck? Giannis went down. We might be good, bro. Game 4. Jimmy motherfucking Butler, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Can't be fucked with, sorry ass dude. Game 5. Send us to the motherfucking finals, nigga. Matter of fact, build Jimmy a statue outside the fucking arena. Yeah, nigga, sorry ass Bucks team, Drew Holiday, you too fucking small, nigga. Ain't fuck with that man, bro. Yeah, man, Jimmy went to the bathroom, took a shit, picked that shit up, and then smeared that shit all on the Bucks, my nigga. Nigga averaged 38 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, sending us to the next round. Gonna meet the Knickerbockers in the second round, bro. Not gonna lie, y'all boys, I do not remember this series. All I remember is Jimmy Butler getting hurt in game 1, and niggas still taking care of business, cause at that time, don't nobody give a fuck about the Knicks, bro. The Heat belt them boys and win in round 2 to face, of course, fucking the Celtics, man. Alright, third meeting in 4 years, the Heat versus the Celtics. The Heat had a 3% chance of winning this series according to ESPN. You know, them niggas is 9-ball nose. Talking to you, Stephen A. But we all know when you got this man on the court right here, anything's possible! The Heat take a 3-0 lead early in the series, stealing both of Boston's home games. In game 1, the Heat handled business, easily controlling the game from the jump. In game 2, the Celtics were controlling the game from the jump all the way into the 4th, doing what the Celtics usually do, having a lead and then choking at the end of the game. But if you really watch that game, you know this time it wasn't the Celtics' fault. It was one person's fault. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes you just gotta learn when to shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you just gotta learn when to leave niggas alone. Cause after this, Jimmy proceeded to, just watch.
Williams defends Butler. A bump, the grind, the gyration, and the 2 in the foul.
And they're having words. Look at this.
Nose to nose.
Yeah.
Idler will take it into the defense of Grant Williams. Shot clock at 4. Here he accelerates and finds 2.
And gave him the
Butler drives on Grant Williams, and a 15-footer will tie it at 100. Adebayo screen. Williams the defensive assignment.
This is what he wants.
Inside for the lead.
So with the Heat stealing 2 home games, thanks to Grant Williams not knowing when to shut up, you would think the Celtics would come back in game 3 and just absolutely hoop like they life depended on it. Yeah, fuck no, bro. Game 3 was just a straight ass whooping by the Heat. Like the Celtics, like them boys stood no chance at all. The Heat go up 3-0, and we should be able to close out this bitch in game 5, right? Right? Fuck the season won the next 3 games in a row to tie the series 3-3. Not gonna lie, I've never experienced fear like this in my life, bro. I was so scared. I was sending Jimmy in IG DMs to please finish this damn series, bro. All of this was leading us to the 2 greatest words in NBA history.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, man, that's how you handle motherfucking business right there, my nigga. He blow the Celtics out in game 7 to win the series, bro. To go to the NBA Finals to beat Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Can the Heat pull off the greatest upset of all time and cap off one of the best final runs of all time for Jimmy Butler? Absolutely fucking not, my nigga. We gotta add beat 4-1, but hey. We made it there, my nigga. Jokic just came and slapped his meat on our forehead to sweep us. A gentleman, though. It was kind of nice, though. You know, not explaining this whole season, bro. We finna fast forward straight through this shit for the East. I'm not finna give these niggas any type of attention. Fuck these niggas, bro. Man, this whole year was the Celtics get back here, bro. After getting exposed by the Heat, and them boys came into the season straight dominating. Giving teams straight belt, winning 64 games in this season, bro. No other team even came close. They were just shooting threes at an unmatched rate this season. The Knicks won 50 games. The Bucks won 49. The Cavs won 48. Not gonna lie, this shit didn't fucking matter, bro. Just get me to the playoffs. With the Celtics being a clear, concise #1 team in the Eastern Conference, will anybody better stop them? Answer was a very loudly and resounding fuck no. No matter who y'all put in front of them boys, the outcome was the same, bro. The Mavs in the finals, 4-1. The Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, 4-0. Cavs in the second round, 4-1. The Heat in the first round, 4-0. Man, fuck. Let's just get to some real fire shit. The 2024-2025 NBA season was a reset for the Eastern Conference, bro. The Sixers lose Joel Embiid for the season due to an injury. The Heat finally lose Jimmy Butler after conflicts about his contract. The Bucks try to bounce back after a disappointing season with Dame and Giannis at the helm. And the Celtics, they still the Celtics, I guess. With the top of the Eastern Conference being wide open, besides the Celtics, of course, a lot of teams feeling the power vacuum that was left by the previous regime in the Eastern Conference. The Cavs, Knicks, and Pacers all took advantage of this, with the Cavs winning 64 games this year. Austin elite shooting from their role players. Evan Mobley taking a crazy leap, and D-Mitch being D-Mitch, bro. The Knicks acquired a 3rd seed with 51 wins, and the Pacers with 50 wins get the 4th seed. The Bucks get the 5th, Pistons get the 6th. Magic 7, and of course, without fail, my play-in Heat, bro. They get the 8. But gang, I'm gonna be so real, bro. You already know who we following for this playoff. So without further ado, nigga, just play the mix, bro.
Never been a nigga this good, but it's long, this hood.
Ah, yes, the motherfucking Halliburton, man. In the first round, the Indiana Pacers match up with the Milwaukee Bucks, and everybody expected the Bucks to win, bro. Even with Dame being out for that first game, folks thought Giannis was gonna easily take care in this match of the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, shit, we were wrong about that shit. Pacers take a 2-0 lead, banking that ad in the first 2 games of the series. The Bucks come back in game 3 with Giannis getting 37 points and 12 rebound game, just for the Pacers to turn around and just mop them boys in game 4 and get eliminated in the most embarrassing way possible. Giannis, my boy, welcome to Hallie Allen, boy.
Halliburton, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Halliburton for the lead. 1.3 to go.
Pacers win game 5 off a straight bad work from Hallie to face the Cavs in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Cavs versus the Pacers, man. Now, the Cavs did come in this series with DG out for game 1 with an injury, giving life to the Pacers and allowing them to take game 1. Cavs' injury history got even worse in game 2 with 3 of their 5 key starters being out of the game. But do y'all really think the Cavs are gonna lose both of their home games back to back, bruh? Man, fuck no. Them boys came out of the gate and started whack. With the Cavs being up by this much and been controlling the game the whole time, you should think this shit is a done deal. Cavs tie the series 1-1 heading back to Indiana. Wait. What the fuck am I hearing? Wait, bro. Why is the score getting closer? Ah, shit. No. Bro, what were they doing in the back before these games, bro, to do this shit? Like, it had to be the Holy Spirit. It couldn't be no demon, bro. The Holy Spirit had to be manifesting in Hallie himself to make him make some of these plays. Because what in the actual... Pacers take game 2, stealing both home games. The Cavs win with everybody back in the lineup and bounce back in game 3. But the Pacers win the next 2 games, completely decimating the Cavs to complete the upset and go to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Knicks. A rivalry old as time itself, my nigga. The Knicks and the Pacers go back all the way to the 90s with Reggie Miller versus Pat Ewing giving us this iconic celebration right here. Now, with Tyrese coming up clutch in literally every moment so far in this year's playoffs, you already know what this nigga was trying to hit. And boy, he not wasting any time at all, my nigga.
He'll take it. He'll backpedal a 3 for the win.
Pacers still game 1 and game 2 on the Knicks home court and are up 2-0 heading into game 3. The Knicks bounced back in game 3, leading us to a pivotal game 4. Will Knicks tie the series? Well, Tyrese made for fuck sure that shit wasn't gonna happen. And boy dropped a 32-point, 12 rebound, 12 assist game to take a 3-1 lead in this series, bro. The Knicks win game 5, however, Hallie and the Pacers close out game 6 to win the NBA Eastern Conference Finals to meet OKC in the finals. Now, we all know how this series went down, bro. OKC and the Pacers go back and forth for Reese again hitting a crazy game winner in game 1. They trade wins going back and forth, leading us to game 7. This game 7 should have been iconic, bro. Tyrese came out nailing 3 threes and literally the next possession, Tyrese goes down with a heartbreaking injury and the Pacers' magical run comes to an end. Sad moment, man. Sad moment. Well, that's it for the video, my nigga. Like, that's everything up to this point. I guess y'all get regular season lore, but this shit, but like, get the fuck out of here. Why y'all still here? Watch one of these videos on the screen, my nigga. Bye.